Okay, hopefully you can see me okay. Hi, Lauren. Cynthia. P.S. Love your bag. I don't know your name, but hi. Okay, I feel like maybe I'll zoom in like a little bit. All right, that's better. Okay, Pamela. Hi. Chris. So I know I didn't like plan this. Oh, half my head's chopped off now. Okay. Anyway, I know I didn't like plan this. I can't sew down that low. But I don't do good with like scheduling in advance and then following through with it. Hopefully the light's not like too bright now. We're just gonna go with it. Wait, does my mic sound bad? I don't think I can adjust it. There's like no settings on this. I didn't get the one you have. Thank you. I ordered the microphone you have through Brittany's link, and I think it was shipping from China or something because it was going to take like a month to get here, and then they eventually canceled my order and I got refunded and I never reordered it. So, hey, Brittany. Oh, I love this hoodie. So, I don't shop at like Abercrombie and Fitch, but they kept putting this ad on my Facebook and they had a sale and I bought it. And this is a small and it's like humongous. So if anybody buys one, they're meant to be big, I guess, size down. Hi, Allie. Picking up every sound really loudly. Huh. I'm sorry about that. I really don't think there are adjustments on it unless there's an app that I don't have downloaded. All right, I'm going to grab my trash can and we'll get started. Was that really loud? I am an Abercrombie girl now. I don't smell like it though. So, okay, so I didn't realize that I don't have a tutorial for the full size Moondance. I didn't initially do one for every single size because it's all the same. But we'll go ahead and make one. So the vinyl I'm using today is from Brittany at the Emporium. Whoops, upside down. Some of her Halloween round, which I don't know which prints she still has in stock, but I think she does have some still, which I was going to look at before this and I forgot. So this is also from Brittany. And then I've got my tag from the Heartwood and Hide. And I've got one of my new woven tags from Sewing Blurb. So if you didn't get yours or open it yet, sorry. But it says spooky and has a little skull on it. So, all right. Before this, it is going to be really cute, Brittany. I'm excited. You have trick or treat still. Oh, trick or treat. Okay. Wait, is that the name of this one with the houses? I don't know the names of them. Okay, so before this, I already adhered the Decoville Heavy to one of the lining pieces. You just have this little strip, and that's where the notepad slides in. And then to the exterior piece, it has like two panels of Decoville, and they are like 1/4 of an inch away from the edges. I didn't measure it. I just eyeballed that. It's not really important that it's all perfect. Also, I didn't look at the pattern first, so I don't remember where all this was, but as long as it's at the top, it doesn't matter. So I put this 1 inch down from the top. I ironed on the Decoville, and then I cut the slit in the center of it. And it stops 1/4 of an inch from each end. Okay, and this also might not be in the same order. Hi, Beth. This might not be in the same order as the pattern also because I'm not going to look at it. But I'll do all the things. Hi, Ria. Oh, hi, Trisha. Oh, that's fun during your lunch break. I took a vacation day, which I don't do often enough. So, okay. This is my piece that I cut for the card pocket. And I like to put my woven label on, or my label on that. I should have grabbed different tape. So the downside of having my cylinder arm machine is over there, and then this machine here, I was sewing on the cylinder arm last, so I took half my stuff over there. I just need to order like duplicates of everything because now most of my stuff is over there instead of over here. So I'm going to grab a ruler just so that this isn't crooked. Hi. Hi, Pira. All right, so we're going to sew that on. Hopefully my tension's good because I also didn't like check that first. It's all fine. The thread I'm using is Neon Purple from Wizardry, which is like my favorite thread. And I didn't backstitch this because I'm just going to pull the threads to the back and tie it off. So I stop the stitching in the same hole where I started. And then pull on the bobbin threads until you get a loop from the top thread. And then I like to just close my snips and stick them into that loop and pull it through to the back. Hi, Kathy and Tammy. Are you guys having fun at work today? Or do you miss Lauren? All right, and then I just tie a square knot. It's easier if I cut these all the same length. Okay, so completely random, but random thoughts are always in my head. My older son used to watch SpongeBob a lot. And on one of the episodes, Patrick says to SpongeBob, "Don't get your pants all up in a square knot, SpongeBob." And every time I say I'm going to tie something in a square knot, I think that in my head. All right, I'm just melting the threads at the knot. All right, it's cute. Kathy. Lauren will be back tonight, I guess. So tomorrow, do you guys work on Saturday? All right, and this also, whatever the measurements are in the pattern, I really don't remember, but you can put this little pocket wherever you want. So I just sew it onto like the angled pocket. I think in the pattern, I have it like somewhere close to the bottom, but like, I think every time I make one, I just pick a new spot. I want to use tape. And I use 1/8 inch tape for this whole thing. You don't want to tape down the center because you won't be able to use your pocket. Only on class weekends. Okay. Well, Rhea, I have not been to Mormino since March when I went, so I need to go back for sure. I miss everybody. I have silver marking pen on me, which I didn't even get out, so I don't know where that came from. All right, so I'm measuring 1 inch up from the bottom, so then I'm also just going to measure 1 inch in from the back. Or I guess the left side. So that's where I'm putting my pocket. But like, it doesn't matter, wherever you want it. So this also could be a cute place to stick your little tag if you want. Maybe I'll do that. I usually put it in the center. Let's stick it right here. It's rare that I actually remember to use them. Oh, that's cute. All right, so now I'm just going to sew around down the side, around the bottom, and then back up the other side. So in this, I will back stitch at the start and stop. I plan hopefully to teach another class next year, so I applied. As long as Lauren accepts me. All right, I always like to cut my front thread short and then pull the tail on the back. So I pull that little end of that thread to the back too, if I think about it. And then kind of melt it in the back so that way you don't have that little tiny stub of thread at the front or on the top. Did I make my shirt? No, I did not. I don't make clothes very often. I was just talking about that, Beth. I bought it from an ad on Facebook from Abercrombie, which is not normally where I would shop, but they were targeting me hard, and I can't pass up hardly anything leopard, but gray and black leopard is my favorite. And it's super comfy and way oversized. I had, there's a pattern I like for cardigans, and I made, I think 3, 4, I might have made 5 actually, and I like to wear them to work. And then I lost a bunch of weight, and now they don't fit. And I really don't like sewing clothes, so I haven't made more. I bought stuff. But I still miss those cardigans. Those are my favorite. I can't think of what pattern. It's from Sinclair Patterns, I think. I can't think of the name of it, but it has options for long sleeves, short sleeves. I like the 3/4 length sleeves for the summer. I wear those to work. Mainly, well, for one, because I'm cold all the time, but for two, because my tattoo on my arm goes down to here. And work doesn't like it. So I keep it covered up. Which I knew before I even got the tattoo. That I would have to keep it covered, so it's not a big deal. But I need to make myself more of those. All right, so I just put this, well, it's 1/2 inch up from the bottom and 3/8 of an inch in from the side. So I was really just making sure it's straight. Again, like you don't have to place it anywhere exact, wherever you want it. So it's just kind of like that. And this is all what's going to be on the inside left, like so inside the front cover. So here we're going to sew starting here down around the bottom and then up this side. And then we leave the top and the angled side open. Oh my gosh, Beth, yes. Wait though. Brittany's Gray Leopard comes in what, waterproof cotton? And regular quilting cotton, right? So it's not really a sweatshirt, but maybe we can make like jackets. Like I don't know what they call it. Is it like an Adirondack jacket or something? I have a jacket that I wear to work that has like, the waist is like kind of cinched. It has like ties on the inside to like cinch it in. Has a zipper, but it has a hood and I cannot find a new one with a hood. So I'm still wearing my old one that's like way too big and sloppy looking. But how cool would that be? Made out of waterproof cotton. I want one. Oh, you can do cotton lycra too. Is that what CL is? Sorry. I want to make a jacket though. So actually, I'll have to look to see what I ordered from Brittany yesterday because I bet waterproof cotton would make like a nice jacket because that's like a canvas weight. I don't remember if I got the gray leopard. I would wear that. I don't remember if I got it in the waterproof cotton or not. But I only got one if I did. So can I add on without paying more shipping? Because if I can find a pattern, I will make that. Whether I hate clothes or not. I don't hate clothes. I don't know. I feel like I would dislike sewing it more if it's not stretchy. I don't like using my serger. It's not too late to place another order. So if you guys like leopard, go check out Brittany's current pre-order, which somebody can post the link in the comments if you want. She has all leopard. Like I spent so much money last night on vinyl and waterproof cotton. Because that's literally like my favorite. Oh, and she has like the skull leopard, which is my super favorite, and it's not clear this time. So, okay. So we have that part all together. I'm going to take my little center piece and use the double-sided tape around it. You really don't have to put it along the sides if you don't want to. If you're Beth, you would use glue, and that's okay too. This piece doesn't matter if it was all the way glued down or whatever. Nothing's going to slide behind it. Thanks for sharing the link, Brittany. Oh, I'm a leopard person through and through. I have, oh, these look gross. I have leopard slides on right now. I'm not going to show you because I've been wearing them all summer. They're kind of dirty looking. Oh, so Brittany also has, I'm like not a cat person. I'm not a cat hater, but I'm not a cat person. But she has cat leopard. I don't even know how to, is that what it's called, Brittany? Where like the little leopard or cheetah spots are actually cats, and it's really cute. I say I'm not a cat person while I'm sitting here looking like a cat. All right, this needs to be centered over the space between the two pieces of Decoville Heavy. I line up the top and the bottom and then kind of press it all together. And it doesn't have to be perfect. As long as it's covering that gap, it should be good. Yeah, the cat leopard. It is freaking cute. I didn't order any because, like I said, I'm not like a cat person, but I ordered a lot of the other ones. I want to make a jacket now. Somebody needs to find me a pattern for a jacket with a hood that I can make out of waterproof cotton. Beth, do you make a lot of clothes? Do you know of a pattern for something like that? Oh, also, it's 1:52 right now. I don't think my mail came yet, and there's something coming from Amazon. So if they pull up to leave a package at my door, my dog is going to bark really loud, so you'll hear that. And also, my son gets off work at 2 o'clock, and when he comes home, the dog will also bark. So heads up. You don't have to tape all of this. You could use clips. I just like to tape everything, always. Oh, look, everybody loves leopard now. Hi, Janelle. I was just thinking can I pin more than one link at the top of the chat? No. I'm going to leave the pattern up there since that's like what we're working on, but so I was hoping to cut out, I got my templates from that template shop for the harmonica hobo, and I wanted to cut one out of cork. And the pieces of cork that I have that I wanted to use aren't big enough because I bought like tiny cuts from Jessica at so many creations, I think. Let me make sure I have this the right way. I bought like tiny pieces last year when she was at the sewing expo in Cleveland. And I haven't used them, but they're really pretty, but they're not big enough for this. So I will not be using it for harmonica, but I think I'll make a Regina Phalange out of it. But I want to make like a color blocked harmonica, like how Lauren did hers. Maybe I'll make a Halloween one. So I have a lot of Brittany's Halloween vinyl. I need a Halloween purse, right? I will not be adding more sizes, and I'm not going to size it up. I'm not going to size it down. It's perfect the way it is. It doesn't need to be any other size. I'm standing by that. Okay, so this is the most important piece that you want to make sure that you only use tape around the edges and not like across the back or something, because you want your notebook to be able to slide in. So Lauren, if you want to do a different size of harmonica, you're more than welcome to. I'm not doing it. Oh, you're proud of me? Thank you. I won't do one size on everything because it's like my thing. But I was just really happy with the size of this one. I like it. Oh yes, Lauren does have leopard print also. I just put that away today. Um, I think it's Blurple, the purple one. I think I bought one of each. No, I didn't because I didn't get the gold one. Aw, thank you. Isn't Lauren so sweet? All right, so I put the tape around the edges of the inside back panel, I guess. And now I'm just matching up the edges on that. Which I feel like I must have shrunk it a little bit in my heat press. Nah, it's fine. All right. Once that is in place, all right, now I'm going to sew all the way around this. I don't know how I got silver marking pen all over me. It must have been on my ruler. Okay. I feel like that's not quite lined up at the bottom. I stretched it. It'll be fine. All right, so now we're going to flip it over. I like to sew around the edge from the exterior side, and I usually start at the bottom center. And I'm just going to do a couple stitches and then back stitch, and this is all sewn together using a 1/8 inch seam allowance. That's a little bit more than an 1/8. I'm not a good gauge of stopping at the right point to turn. All right, and then you just sew around here. I just sew a box. down one side across the top and back across the bottom. Or you could just sew up and down the edges if you wanted to. I'm going to start at the bottom and just put my back stitch right on top of the other one. Knock my lamp over. All right, so along the top, I sew right over top the other line of stitching. I'm going to scoot that back a little bit. All right, and that's it. I feel like this almost takes longer to cut. It doesn't even take that long to cut out. But it almost takes longer. Well, I guess if you're printing and cutting the pattern piece, that all probably takes longer than it takes to sew it. This is like the redwood of notepads. I also have this size, which is memo pad, which is like the Japanese maple of notepads. Oh, Beth, yes. I can't wait to check out that jacket. Oh, I'm sorry you missed most of it. So like, I know you're doing like the Frank Jr. sew along thing, but if you want to sew a jacket too, once the pre-order comes in, I'm going to look at it. And if I like it, I'm going to buy more of Brittany's waterproof cotton. All right. So you just slide the notepad in and that's it. Sometimes you have to kind of, I don't know, depending on your vinyl. Okay. This actually stays closed nicely. So, Brittany's vinyl's like, I don't know. I want to say pliable. It's not stiff. It's not like drapey either though. So I don't know the right word. But it's nice. It's a good weight. Yeah. So anyway, that's it. Like super, super simple. And when you buy the pattern for this, you get, I don't even know how many sizes now, like 5. So there's the full legal pad size. There is memo pad size. There's a junior legal pad. There is a composition. Hang on a second. The only one I'm not sure if I have. Oh, I do. Okay, so I think this might be all the sizes. Okay, so we have legal pad size. We have a 1 subject notebook size. I'm in the US, so I'm using paper that we have here. So I do think that the legal pad will also hold an A4 size. I'm not sure about the 1 subject notebook. This is 8.5 or 8 inches by 10.5 inches. And then we have composition book size, which does not say on it the size that it is. But this is like a standard US composition book size. These are kind of bent. This vinyl is from Mormino that glows in the dark. This is from Weft and Warp Co. I have junior legal pad size in the burn book. So this one, when you download the patterns, this size pattern is included with the directions. All of the other ones were done after the fact as add-ons. This is memo pad size, and this one does not have this clasp on it, but I did a video showing how to add that. This is, I don't remember what I call this one, but it makes a smaller side-bound notebook, goes in that. So lots of sizes, lots of options. And I did a video with how I added this tab. So you can add this kind of closure to any of them that you wanted to. Oh, Kathy, yes, I can send you the link. It's from Abercrombie and Fitch. Which, for one, I feel like I'm too old to shop there. I did buy my kids some clothes too, though, but it's the targeted Facebook ads that get me. Oh, how many puppies do you have that had to go outside? I like puppies. Oh, you know, yes, this size is good for grandkids, but also I think this size with the one subject notebook or the composition book, because they could use it for school. So yeah, I love making this pattern just because it's so quick. So, and that vinyl from Brittany is so cute. So oh, 2 8-pound Havapoos and a 7-pound Cavapoo? I think I'm saying it wrong. BS. Wait, what's BS? Yes, Ria, thank you. The last one is 5x7. I couldn't remember. I took the stickers off of it. Yeah, so 5x7 sidebound. And this also holds different 5x7 notebooks too. So, but these are super fun to make. I think a lot of people make these to sell like at their markets and stuff. I think they sell pretty well because who can't use a notebook? So yeah, I like it. I think the legal pad size, I've made one of these for my husband. He uses that at work. I have a junior legal pad size at work that I use. I have a memo pad size that I carry in my bag. And I don't actually use the other sizes for anything. But, oh, I did say it right. Okay. I'm not too old. Thank you, Kathy. I bought some, I bought myself a pair of jeans there too. And they were called like Curve Love, something or another, baggy something. I don't know. I didn't realize, I think that Curve Love is for curvy, which I guess I always would have gotten before. And like my butt is just flat now. And these pants are weird. Like they're, I don't need the Curve Love. I need the other kind, I think now. So, but yeah. But I do like my hoodie. So however much this cost, I'm getting my money's worth out of it because I love it. All right. So that was fun to hang out. That was quick. My dog didn't bark yet. My kid's not home yet. And my mail's probably still not here. So, yeah. Thank you guys for jumping on here in the middle of the day. Maybe I'll do something tomorrow. I want to make a color blocked harmonica. So maybe if I do that, and I was kind of toying with the idea of making a harmonica hobo out of woven fabric on my domestic machine, but like I haven't sewn on that in so long that I don't know if it will be like informational at all or just funny, because I'm going to be trying to lift the presser foot up with my knee and yeah, it's going to be conical. So I don't know if anybody would want to see a harmonica on a domestic. I kind of want to do a little bit more stuff that is for beginners, not just people who already know how to sew. Because I don't think I do enough of like talking about the super basic things. But I feel like most of the people making my bags are not brand new to sewing. I don't know. I have all these ideas and I don't generally follow through with them because I don't have time, because I do work 40, probably 50, 55 hours. No. I probably work between 40 and 50 hours a week, at least. Definitely more than 40. But so I don't have like all the time I would like to devote to this. So anyway, yeah. Okay, so people would like to see a domestic. I have like a ton of cotton fabric. So, oh, I have some like cool Halloween prints. Oh, I have some of Brittany's prints on cotton too. Okay. We'll see what happens the rest of today and tomorrow. Sorry that I'm not going to like schedule a live in advance because I don't know what will happen or what my day will be like. But I'll share the link in my group and stuff if I do end up going live. So anyway, yeah. Thank you everybody for jumping on here and watching me sew for 41 minutes. See you later. Bye. Oh, I don't know how to stop it.